We've got this breaking news. Investors are calling a code red on the healthcare sector. First, look at the insurers. United Health, Anthem, Cigna, these are tanking at the moment. You can see Cigna down 7.5%. Flip it over, if we can, to the pharma names. Allergan, Pfizer, Eli Lilly. These are sort of a different display of names. And you can see that Pfizer, of course, the big American company, down 3%. Allergan down 1.33%. Eli down about 2%. Finally, device makers. Look at this. It's a rout for device makers, too, following that news, although they've come up off their lows. So maybe I should restate that and say not necessarily a rout, but Varian, Intuitive, everybody's getting hurt here. But in the group, in the aggregate, getting crushed because Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway and J.P. Morgan decided, you know what, we're not waiting around for the government. We're not waiting around for insurers to figure it out. We're going to form a company that aims to improve healthcare outcomes for all of our employees with the goal of curbing rising costs. Amazon hit a lifetime high today. Right now, it's still up fractionally. Berkshire marginally down, JP Morgan slightly down. But look at Amazon over the past 10 years. Whenever you pair Amazon with a sector they're not in yet, it has quite the effect. The man who knows the Amazon effect inside and out, Scott Galloway, is the author of the New York Times bestseller, The Four, The Hidden DNA of Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Google. Scott, you're arguing that the dominance of these four companies, and today it's Amazon, needs to be curbed because this specific type of, let me get in this market, let me get in that, makes them too big to fail eventually?
So not as much as it's too big to fail, because if they went out of business, I don't think it would tank the economy the same way you could argue that some of the bigger banks could tank the economy. The reason why I think they need to be curbed or specifically broken up is that, as evidenced today, we don't have fair competition. The markets are no longer that competitive. When one company can perform a Jedi mind trick and just threaten to go into a sector, and you see tens of billions of dollars shed from that industry, it means effectively the markets are failing. Key to competitive markets is no one player or company has too much power. And Amazon has proven it just has too much power. It can choke the mother's milk of any business off, and that is access to capital.
Well, that is exactly what's in play right now in this final hour of trade. And maybe if we get rid of the four and we can start cycling through all the different subsectors of healthcare, everybody in our audience can see how dramatically hit this entire sector is getting, simply because, but Berkshire should not be discounted either. What they're saying is that Warren Buffett, who knows how to reinsure, and he knows insurance, definitely, paired with Amazon, knows how to deliver, and then, of course, J.P. Morgan, who knows how to get payments. These three together, with this number of employees under their umbrella, can really make a game-changing event. But certainly the healthcare market is terrified.
I think you're being generous to J.P. Morgan and Berkshire Hathaway. I don't think anyone cares. I think if they had announced that they were doing this without Amazon, it would have been a giant yawn. This is about Amazon. When Amazon buys Whole Foods, the value of Kroger's, the largest pure-play grocer in America, declines a third between the time they announced the acquisition and when they closed it. Amazon is the only Darth Vader right now that can literally kill a competitor just by wishing ill on it.
Well, it sure tells me that Amazon may garner, if it hasn't already, the attention of Capitol Hill and politicians trying to make a name for themselves, not to mention, who knows, DOJ, Securities and Exchange Commission. Do you anticipate or foresee an attempt to break up Amazon somehow or curb its tentacles?
Yeah, I do, but I don't think it's going to come from where we think. I don't think it's going to come out of Washington. I think it's going to come from one of two places, either a red state, where an attorney general sees the fastest blue line path from the AG's home to the governor's mansion as a populist argument against one of the four. Where it's probably going to come from, Liz, it's probably going to come out of Brussels, though, because Europe registers all the downside of big tech, the tax avoidance, the job destruction, the weaponization of elections. But they only garner a fraction of the upside. There are very few hospitals or university buildings named after Facebook or Google billionaires in Europe. All of the downside, fraction of the upside, stiffens the backbone of regulators. Margaret Vestager is Amazon and big tech's worst nightmare right now.
And she is, just for our audience to understand, the top European regulator.
Yeah, Commissioner on Competitiveness for EU, and not scared of big tech.
Boy, Scott, read the book, everybody. It's called The Four. Scott Galloway is an NYU professor, but a Berkeley graduate, a fellow Bear.
There you go. Go Bears.
Go Bears, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Liz.
You've probably got the attention of certainly some Amazon people who are watching right now.